Have you been looking for good, affordable wireless headphones with great battery life and tons of features? Stay tuned because Edifier WH950NBs could be the ones for you. Looking for affordable Windows or Office keys? Look no further, I got you covered. Head over to scdkey.com, pick your Windows edition, use my discount code LE25 to get a 25% on any Windows or Office products. Once you complete your order, after a few seconds you will receive your code. In Windows, go to Settings, there should be an Activate Windows prompt at the bottom. Click that, enter your code and wait for Windows to finish activation. To check the activation status, use the command prompt with the command slmgr.vbs/xpr and you should receive a notification that the machine is permanently activated. Once again, use code LE25 at scdkey.com. So starting off, the headphones come inside a small hard case that can be used for storing these headphones for later use. Inside, on one side, the headphones can be tucked away, while on the other is a compartment that holds all the accessories. Like this airplane adapter, so you can listen to movies on planes, a 3.5mm cable and USB-C to USB adapter for charging only. This is not used to connect to any other device. The physical appearance and feeling of these, the entire headphones are made of quality material, mixed brush aluminum at the top with quality plastic on the side. The ear pads are made from synthetic leather, the entire headphones are very gentle on the head and can be worn for a long time. When not using them, they can be folded and stored into a small case neatly to prevent any dust falling on them, and you can use this to safely carry them in any bag if needed. Two things to note are that while they are comfortable to wear and fit nicely, they aren't made for physical activities which have a lot of sudden movements, as the headphones will slowly fall off of the back of your head. The other is that they are not IP rated, meaning they aren't confirmed to be waterproof. Although they can sustain a certain amount of water, I mean sweat from your head for example, it's best not to risk it to make sure that they last you a long time. And of course, if you are wearing glasses like I do, there are no issues as everything fits comfortably. The final physical feature here worth mentioning are the ear pads that can be easily taken off and replaced as needed. Although Edifier isn't currently offering any replacement pads for sale, custom ones can be found online. So the first feature that I'll mention is the active noise cancellation, or the ANC for sure. The passive noise cancellation itself is very good, reducing mid-range and treble sounds around you, and even without turning on the ANC of course. However, with the ANC switched on, even the lower bass sounds get reduced, giving the feeling that they are somewhere very far away in distance. Technically, the best way to describe ANC being on is that you are in almost completely silent room. When the ANC is turned on and you listen to music, most sounds from city surroundings like traffic, people talking, wind noise and so on are not noticeable at all, almost at all, which makes them ideal for walking around a noisy city or going for a walk outside while listening to music. On the other side, we have ambient sound, where ANC reduces and cancels out most sounds. Ambient sound is doing a complete opposite. It increases the sounds around you, allowing you to hear what's going around you much better, even giving the impression that you are almost not wearing headphones. There is one super awesome hardware feature that these headphones have. Apart from the headband that is adjustable and has a super soft click to it, they also have a super soft cushion up top here, so they don't put pressure on your head, but this is something that I really like. So let's say you are listening to music. Let me first adjust these. You're listening to music and you get tired of it after some time. You can just rest these on your shoulder because they are rotatable at this 90-degree, and you can also fold them easier for storing later. So awesome feature. So the microphone itself, I mean the microphones, as there are 4 of them inside of these, they have great sound quality for wireless headphones. It's nothing to write your mother about. Edifier uses 4-point microphones for noise cancellation, which makes it easy for other person to hear you even if you are out on the street. Of course, the microphone sound quality cannot be compared to something like a dedicated microphone, I mean the studio microphone, but the quality is decent and it's pleasing to the ear. And this is how it sounds. You have been listening all this time, the recording that I made through this.
So this would be a recording that I made on a Pixel 7 Pro phone because the sound recorder in Windows is awful, which you just heard in the previous clip. So this is the clip I recorded on Pixel 7 Pro, and this is how the microphones sound in their natural habitat, if you will.
On both ear cups we have physical control buttons and connectors. On the left one we just have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and this is the only way to connect them with wires. On the right one we have the USB-C connector, the multifunction or the mode button, volume up and volume down, and the power button. The mode button can be used for switching between ANC, ambient sound and other sub-modes available. The plus and minus buttons are used for increasing and decreasing the volume, skipping songs, rewinding and forwarding, and the power button can be used for turning on and off the wireless mode, the headphones themselves, connecting for the Bluetooth, pairing, and it's also being used as pause or resuming video audio and answering and ending the calls. So if these features aren't enough for you, Edifier also offers their Connect app for Android and iPhone devices, which allows you to customize these buttons, what these buttons on the headphones themselves do. They offer also settings for various EQ modes to adjust the sound quality. You can also adjust ANC and ambient sound, and you have settings for various sound modes like music, game, theater mode. The music and theater modes are different presets which modify the built-in EQ and make the certain sounds pop based on what you are listening to. The game mode aims to reduce the latency, making the sound appear faster while playing games where fast reaction times are needed. Although this is debatable, it does help a little. The Bluetooth connectivity is great as it allows you to move 10 plus meters from the source and a few walls in between before the audio starts to skip and stutter, which means moving through most apartments and houses without any issues. The battery itself is rated for up to 34 hours of playtime with ANC on and 55 hours without ANC, giving you at least a few days of listening to music, watching movies and shows and playing games without needing to recharge. And when you need to recharge it quickly, you can get back 7 hours of listening time in just 10 minutes of charging, while the complete charge cycle takes about an hour and a half. So now we are moving to the most important part, the sound quality. Overall it's very good, especially for the price, but there are some areas which need improvement. The frequency range on these headphones is from 20 Hz all the way up to 40 kHz. They have 40mm drivers inside, and this in return produces overall a neutral bass, but it does lean a little bit towards the warm side. The mid-range is clear, allowing you to hear most sounds clear and balanced. However, the vocals in some songs tend to be a little bit overpronounced. Although this may be just my personal preference, as my ears are not like your ears and vice versa. The treble is clear, although it has a fall-off at the end of the scale, which does leave room for improvement, and this is where the equalizer comes in play. It's available through the app and it allows changing of certain aspects, but it is limited, which unfortunately doesn't allow you to fully balance out the sound as needed. Maybe this will be fixed through a firmware update in the future, as Edifier does pay attention to this and offers firmware updates from time to time. So this model officially supports the SBC and LDAC codecs, while AIC has been reported to work on Android as well. This means that on iPhones only SBC will be available. While this may be fine for streaming music from Spotify or YouTube Music, it does leave a lot to be desired when listening to music from lossless audio sources. The LDAC has great sound quality and supports up to 96 kHz without Bluetooth multipoint, but it isn't available everywhere. So here is a little question: is it worth upgrading from these if you own them and these are the W820NB? Well, yes it is. There are improvements, especially with build quality and of course with sound quality, but the price difference is just too far apart, which puts 950NBs in a much higher tier category. So if you value the quality, you know what to do. Other than that, the W820NB model still remains the best budget king of wireless headphones. In conclusion, the Edifier WH950NB headphones are great headphones for the price, which is around $180. They offer good build quality and awesome feature set and good sound quality for the price. while certain features like AAC support and equalizer restrictions leave something to be desired. These headphones blow away others at similar price and are a worthwhile upgrade from the Edifier 800 series. But what do you think? Shall we give a pair of these away? Head over to our Instagram page, there is a giveaway going on right now and you can choose which color you want if you win one of these. Thanks for watching guys, subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, and I'll see you in the next one.